Hello Virgo, this is Gypsy Spirit here with you, here to give you your tarot reading for the week of January 28th through February 3rd, 2024. I have already pulled out your, drawn your tarot and your oracle cards. We'll go ahead and get started. Please keep in mind this is a general reading. If you want your own personal reading, we'll talk about that at the end of the video. So, in looking at your cards, they're amazing because last week we talked about how financial freedom was on its way, and I do believe that based on the cards. I'll explain that in a moment. The Two of Swords, though, you got a couple of swords. You got the Two of Swords in reverse and also the King of Swords in reverse, which worries me a little bit. So I feel like there's some sort of conflict that you've been dealing with. Don't know, again, this is a general reading. It could be financial or personal, like romantic, could be a family situation. I don't know. You pick your story. But with that being said, with the map card, I see that there is some movement, that you are kind of sludging through the mud, trying to move forward. And it's like right now, there's two scenarios, two ways that you could go. That's why we're seeing the Two of Swords in reverse, because you're having a hard time finding balance in whatever this conflict is. And there's, I was just listening to Stairway to Heaven this morning by Led Zeppelin. There are two paths you can go. Just because you choose one path, you may worry, well, is this the right path I'm taking? Should I be handling the situation this way, or should I go the other way? So your mind is in conflict right now and dealing with whatever this situation is. But you just have to understand that whatever decision you make, there's never really a wrong decision, because if you do make a wrong decision, or maybe the decision that perhaps didn't serve in your best interest, you have to understand that there was a lesson that you needed to learn in this situation, and you needed to make that decision. The decision that you made, no matter what it is, it helps you to grow to a higher level and understand. I always say there's really no wrong or right, because whatever you decide to do when you're in a conflict, there is a decision that will bring you to a different, much higher level and bring you onto a new path. There's also that decision that will keep you on the same path. And if you make that decision that keeps you on the same path, you're not ready yet to go on the new path. You have to continue to learn. So you got to embrace it. But no matter what you're doing, there's movement. You have to keep moving. And by doing that, you're clearing out some of the storms. A friend of mine told me a long time ago, he said that, a pilot, when they're flying a plane and they're going through a storm, they don't turn the plane around and go back. They just keep going through it, because eventually the storm is going to pass. And that's what I feel here with the movement card. I mean, as you can see, there's a lot of clouds there. There's also that air balloon as well. And yeah, I mean, you can see there's some growth up here as also. So, but you got to sludge and go through the clouds or the darkness or whatever, to find the balance that you need. As the clouds start to clear, things are going to start. You're going to start having more clarity and how to handle the situation. That's why we got the Two of Swords in reverse right now, because you still haven't gotten quite the clarity that you need to get through this conflict. But you're going to be okay. What I do see here, though, is the Ace of Laurels. Now, I'm using a different deck, and the Ace of Laurels is all about, well, Laurels is Pentacles. And yes, last week we talked about how there's going to be a financial healing on the way. And again, I feel like looking at this, yes, this is your financial freedom. This is the financial, whatever it is on the way. You're going to get some clarity about your finances and how to move forward. There's also a lot of emotional stuff attached to the financial issues. There's emotional baggage that that's held you down from having the clarity that you need to move on financially. And this is the bleeding heart. Emotional healing. This is your flower card. It says it is safe for you to let go of old emotional pain. By doing so, you allow your heart to mend. As your heart mends, yes, you're moving through the sludge, the mud, whatever, and rising above and getting through that storm, finding the clarity that you need. Your angel card is Teresa, and she has a lot of interesting things to say. Time out. You've been so busy taking care of everyone else's needs, but now it's time to stop and take care of yourself. Yes, it is. You can't take care of other people if you can't take care of yourself. You got to be mind, body, spirit in balance here. And that's why we see in the Two of Swords, there's conflict. There's imbalance. Imbalance over some sort of a conflict. We have the King of Swords in reverse here. Again, conflict. The King, the King has everything under control. So whatever this conflict is, I feel like for some of you it may be a legal situation. Maybe you're not getting the legal advice that you need. You don't feel like you have everything under your belt, or all your ducks in a row, if you will, to handle this situation. But you've got to take time to just stop and take care of yourself. Movement. Movement. What just came to me was, you've been so busy taking care of everybody else. I feel for some of you, you have a lot of children, and you're just so busy trying to take care of your children or your family members that it's really hard for you to just sit down and have a moment. So what's coming to me is that movement, yes, movement, exercise. I see you going through some sort of movement, maybe walking through a forest or taking like a nature walk, going away for the weekend, doing something for yourself, getting away from whatever the conflict is. And in doing that, it's going to help you see the forest through the trees. It's going to help you see things in a different light. It's going to give you clarity. And through all this, it will give you peace and understanding and how to maneuver through this conflict. I hope that makes sense. Again, Virgos are very Virgos have everything in control. They're meticulous about having things in order, and this is maybe that's what's happening, is things are out of order for you. Like I said, I feel like some of you are taking care of a lot of family members or a lot of children, and things are in chaos and out of order, but you just got to keep moving, exercising, doing things that are going to edify you on many levels, especially spiritual and emotional levels, so that you can get the clearing and understanding, clarity that you need to move forward, and also to bring in that financial blessing. I hope this helps, Virgo. If you like this video, please hit the like button. If you would like to subscribe to my channel, please hit the subscribe button. You'll get a notice when I put videos out. Also, if If you want your own video, go down to the your own reading. If you want your own personal tarot reading, you can get that. Scroll down to the box below and it will give you my website address. Go to my website and it will give you instructions on how to get that reading. And if you have any comments or questions, please feel free to put it in the comment box. I will answer it. Thank you so much for listening, and I will see you next week. Bye-bye.